In part 1, we started our Fraser Island adventure.
So we're all set up, time for a beer.
We visited Eli Creek and tried really hard to find somewhere out of the wind.
A few sandy sausages. How's your sandy sausage?
Yeah, love a bit of sand in my sausage.
The boys found a hidden gem at Waddy Point.
Oh, look how deep it is.
That is deep. Oh, it ain't Nemo fish.
And we tackled Ngkala Rocks to get to the beautiful sandy cave.
Welcome to paradise.
Well, that turned.
A bit rainy. I think we're done for today. It's disaster. It's disaster in the sky. Can't see out of those. Dropped a beer in the car. It's no good. Oh god, my wine's also about to spill.
Pick your one up.
It's full of sand. It's full of sand. Anyway, it like got hectic. The rain.
It is flogging down.
It like really rained.
We just packed up everything in the rain.
Everyone just like rushed to pack everything up, and now it's hectic in this car. We're like sand everywhere, beer everywhere.
Kids crying.
Alex is naked.
With the weather turning, it was time to pack up and head back to camp. After successfully tackling the first challenge to get back home, we let the kids get out and have an explore. What they found was pretty awesome.
So we found this little cave. It's pretty cool.
Is that where you're gonna sleep? What is it? You gotta crawl through here. Check it out.
You don't have to crawl the whole way.
Not graceful.
The kids were having so much fun they didn't want to leave, but it was time to tackle Ngkala Rocks from the north. I don't think any of us realised just how hard it was going to be.
Alright, so just about to do Ngkala Rocks back the other way. It's not looking great. Most of our crew hasn't made it quite like so far. And they've also tried to do like the, what do you call it?
Around the beach.
Around the beach, like around the rocks, so you don't have to do like the soft track, and they haven't made it there either. So don't have a lot of options. I think someone's stuck just now.
We'll be right.
Yeah, it's gonna be real bumpy. Hope you're in for a bumpy ride. Wish us luck.
What? Oh, really?
That's what I was saying, go the track around.
Yeah, may as well try it.
It might turn flat.
Maybe I'll try low.
If you're gonna try,
I'm gonna give it another go, mate.
This is like full on stressful times. We're not gonna make it. In low range.
Nah, there's no way.
So our friends are stuck just in front. This is our second attempt to get up here.
Well, we've got to go the track around, so we can't go the normal track.
Because they're stuck on the main track, so we've got to try and like hightail it for the bypass track. Yeah, that was our second attempt and we're not even close. So
We'll keep going.
gonna give it another go.
Do you want to have a go, Brian? See if you can get up to the right and around him?
Yeah, I'm just going to sort of go up as if I'm going straight ahead, but I want to get on that side track just the other side of the dune, because he's down to the depth. I want to see if I can winch him back out.
Yep, righto, mate. All yours.
Latest update. Our tow, hopefully rescue vehicle went up, is now also bogged. So, don't know what happens now.
We'll get that one out.
And I need another beer, please. Jesus! Hold on, kiddos!
Hold on.
Daddy's got it! Hold on! It's bumpy, but we're like just over the hump here now, so we're good.
Alright, so I'm on my way back up with the treads. The Pajero's jumped in between our crew and they're bloody bogged to their eyeballs too. Oh mate, never really driven in sand, doesn't really know that he's got to pin it through here. We'll go back, get him out, hopefully send the rest of the crew through. Getting my fitness. Alright, that's 4 through. Looks like I might be carrying the tracks here for no reason. Anyway, one more to go, the FJ. And looks like the FJ's stuck.
Two-wheel drive.
On the old 2-wheel drive trick.
Woo! The only way you're gonna get FJ, bro. Track at 4.
There we go.
Yeah, hi Brian. That's how you do it.
In 4-wheel drive.
That was fun.
About 2 hours. Nah, maybe not that long, but a long time.
Pretty much everyone got stuck bar one.
Yeah. It was, yeah, not what we expected considering how decent it was to get through. Not really sure what changed in the couple of hours that we were up the Cape, but it was really difficult to get
Just
back.
that start bit on the way back because
It's quite steep.
soft sand, steep, sharp corner. Now time to get back and have a few beers.
Yep, sun's going down. At least it's a nice drive back.
Hey buddy.
This kid loves sand.
So you got to be careful. We're up on the dune, and we're always saying to the kids, watch out for the dingoes, and this little fella came sneaking around.
When the mums get on the wines, it's dance party time.
Right, so we got up pretty early.
Even though I'm hungover. Anything.
Mum's not feeling too great. We're going to go check out Champaign Pools. Pretty self-explanatory. The waves come smashing over the rocks, get the whitewash over the top, and that's why they're called Champaign Pools. We're here right on high tide at the moment, even though it's not a very high, but probably worth coming a little bit after high so that they got the pools in there, and it's just beautiful when the water comes rushing over and the kids can sit in there, and you know, it's not too rough. It's a very windy day and it's pretty rough out there at the moment. So I've just gone for a little explore over the back of the sand dunes at Waddy Point, and it goes on forever. Kids are just having a field day, just running around going nuts up here. This is what it's all about, getting them outdoors, getting them off the iPads, off the Nintendos, and they forget about it in no time. It's having a ball. Let's go for a run up this hill.
boys thought it would be funny if they flew the drone over just to check in on what we were doing. Cheeky buggers. Clearly we thought it was hilarious and not creepy at all.
Well, what happened last night, babe?
It rained lots and our tent has holes and we're also in a big puddle of water.
So, it flogged down last night.
Well, this morning.
This morning. We were good all night and woke up to the rain thinking we'd be right. We looked up and there was only a couple of drops coming through. We thought, oh, we're all good.
Yeah.
Until Erin put a hand down the side of the bed. And then...
It was like literally walking on a waterbed. There was like a massive pool of water.
So we jumped out and yep, our tent was in a puddle of water.
Yeah.
I told you not to put the tent there.
Hey.
No, I'm in trouble because Erin told me that's where the water would gather. That's where I put the tent. We did pack a tarp.
Tarps.
So, apparently there's more rain coming too.
It's not looking like the best day.
Let's have a look at the damage outside. So that's where our tent was, right there. So, we've dragged it up. We're out of the water now. It's kind of stopped raining. She's a bit moist everywhere. Anyway, we'll try to dry out and see how we go today.
Drying out didn't go quite as well as we'd hoped.
What time is it? I think it's maybe like, what, 8:30?
How's your brekkie, kids? Brekkie on the waterfront. Beautiful. May as well have a gourmet brekkie when there's nothing else going on. Well, that was an eventful morning, wasn't it? So
In all the wrong ways.
it absolutely flogged down this morning. So early hours of the morning, pissing down rain. We had to get the kids out and quickly try to drag the tent over.
And then dry everything out.
What a nightmare. Anyway.
Then, fine, so there's 2 leaks in the tent, one at the kids' end, one at our end. We thought, well, we didn't realise that we had one at the kids' end, and we only had one tarp, so we have kind of
jerry-rigged something.
Yeah, we've got a friend's got a spare sidewall for their gazebo, so we've put that up just as an extra layer.
Anyway, now we're off trying to find something a little bit out of the weather, sort of checking bomb and trying to see where the rain's going, but it's kind of everywhere at the moment.
Yeah.
So we're going to head south and go check out the Red Canyon and what's the lake?
I don't know.
Lake something. The one with turtles. We'll let you know when we get there. Well, here we are at Red Canyon. It's pretty cool. Well, turns out you can't even walk up into here. You literally come up 50 meters, stop there. I thought you could walk right into it, but anyway, worth checking out.
There was a lot more dingo activity this visit to Fraser. Part of the reason for this was that March to May is breeding season, so they're a little bit more aggressive than usual. The ranger also advised us that one of the alpha males had recently died in the Waddy Point area. This also increased the activity as the other males in the area were trying to fight for top dog.
Just as curious about us as we are about it, but I'm kind of like, holy crap, don't get too close.
We're on this inland track to Lake Alum, and I can't believe how quickly it changes from like Fraser Island bushy area to rainforest looking.
And it's all like burnt out bush. This is obviously part of where like the fires hit last year. But yeah, just like all of a sudden changes into this massive like rainforest.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
You'd think you're somewhere completely different.
It took us roughly 40 minutes to drive from Cathedrals into Lake Alum.
The lake itself is a short, easy walk from the day use area.
The lake is filled with hundreds of these little turtles, and they weren't shy to come up and say g'day.
The weather really turned on us as we were leaving. While there was a break in the weather, we decided to have a quick stop at the Pinnacles and check them out.
Well, we're at the Pinnacles, and there is water rushing down from them, and it's all muddy. Check this out. Oh, careful! There's a big hole there. Watch your feet.
Bro, that's deep.
Just like that, it's flogging down again.
The GoPro doesn't really seem to do it justice. It is like hammering down.
Yep.
Can barely see, what do you reckon?
500 metres.
500 metres ahead. It's pretty intense. We managed to escape it for most of the day.
Yeah, we were lucky getting to that lake at the time frame that we did. Wow, okay, so it's just gone from 500 metres to about 100 metres.
Yeah, it's pretty hectic. Hold on.
Jesus. Make sure when you're ever up here, drive to the condition. Don't be a goose. There's too many people up here being silly, especially in weather like this.
And because it's so like bumpy still as well, like you can't see what's coming. So we've already been caught out a couple of times.
Oh yeah, we smashed into a big water hole.
Yeah, into a big like creek thing.
Covered the car. Luckily it was fresh water running out.
Yeah. But yeah, just make sure you're safe. It's not worth it.
Yep. So scrap that, we've got about 20 metres vision now. Not even that. This is crazy, it's almost at pull over stage. So we can still see enough. There's no one around, but This is hectic.
There's a big fish coming. Holy stress levels.
I'm just going to have to see. I'm on this guy.
What are you doing, Toby?
Well, it wouldn't be a Fraser Island trip without a mandatory stop at the Maheno.
Love
Not much of it left these days. The kids love stopping at the Maheno. It's one of their favourite things to check out. They just absolutely love the history behind it all.
Built in Scotland, the Maheno launched in 1905 and had a regular route between Sydney and Auckland. It was commissioned as a hospital ship during World War I, and after the war it resumed its commercial services and was eventually bought by a Japanese shipbreaker in 1935. It was to be towed back to Japan. However, during a cyclone off the shore of Fraser Island, the tow line snapped and the Maheno was wrecked on Fraser, where it still sits today.
But there's not much of it left these days, and who knows how much longer it'll be around. Pull into Eurong for a quick feed before we head out to Lake Mackenzie. So it's our last day on the island. We've already packed up this morning, got up nice and early, packed up. Pretty bad weather again, but we've headed all the way down to Eurong close to high tide. Reason being is we want to head out and see Lake Mackenzie before we go home. So we're now just been to Eurong and we're on the inland track to head to Lake Mackenzie and Central Station. It's only 14 k's to Lake Mackenzie from Eurong, but because of all the rain, there were heaps of washouts in the road. Well, we finally made it to Lake Mackenzie. The weather wasn't great, but this place is just so beautiful even on the worst of days.
I wouldn't be swimming.
Well, there we go. Fraser, another trip done. A little bit wetter this time though.
Yeah, it wasn't the nicest weather, unfortunately, but...
Nah, but we were very lucky, weren't we? Like,
yeah, we thought it was going to be a lot worse, to be honest.
yeah, the forecast before we came was horrible. Then every day we had patches where we got stuff done, so...
Yeah, we still got, like, we didn't let it stop us. We still got out and did a lot of exploring and...
Yep, the main thing we didn't get to do was Eli.
Yeah, that was really disappointing because that was like the thing we were looking forward to the most, probably.
Because the time before that we came, that was just the best there. It was a stunning day and we spent the whole day there. It was awesome.
Yeah, we also didn't get to do Wathumba.
Oh yeah.
Just because of the dingo activity, they've actually closed it off at the moment. So.
Yeah, so the whole Wathumba track from east to west was fully closed. So you couldn't go over there. But that doesn't matter, just means we've got to come back and do all the other stuff next time.
Yes, still lots we want to see here.
Oh, that's the thing. You can come here, like, what did we spend? 5 nights?
Yeah.
And there's no way you can get everything you want to do done because of just the vast size of the place. Like always, if you're enjoying our videos, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.
Bye.